Hey, what's up everybody? Thank you for checking me out. Thank you for watching my video. Yeah, here the weather's changing. It's getting really cold. It's like November 22nd right now. And it snowed this morning. And it's like solar noon right now. Lucky for me, I have beautiful sunshine. It's still windy, it's still chilly, but I'm still scripting down and take my clothes off to get this divine energy. I'll just deal with nature as it comes. I follow nature. I'm at the mercy of nature, and I love it unconditionally. So I take it how it comes to me, and this is just another amazing day. Another, to just keep everything moving as usual. All right, so lately the weather has been changing, and of course it's getting darker earlier, so it's pushing me indoors more. And when we get pushed indoors more, we lose our connection with nature. I'm still trying to maintain mine as much as I can, but we lose our connection with nature. And when we're inside, we rely more on technology, and technology is very convenient. It really helps us. It really makes our lives just much easier. But there's a bad side to technology, and technology can be it can suck the life out of us, because it exposes us to a lot of things that we shouldn't be exposed to, namely electromagnetic radiation, electric fields, and different things that affect our biologies, and also different foreign spectrums of light that we shouldn't be exposed to, like radio frequencies and things like this. We become more reliant on technology as the seasons change and it gets colder, because I guess everyone starts living an inside out of nature existence. And like, you're probably thinking, big deal, I'm inside, I'm watching TV, I'm playing with my cell phone, I'm on my computer, I'm comfortable. But you should have a little concern, because it's actually it's taking life from you. It's doing things to you. And I'm going to talk a little bit about like the things that it's doing to you, and I guess one way to mitigate that. All right, so what does it do to us? What does being exposed to all these different foreign radiations and spectrums of light do to us? Well, I did a previous video on mitochondria, and I talked about. Actually, I did a video on mitochondria. Also, did a video on water. Two very important things. Mitochondria are foundational to making energy. They are the main little organs in our bodies that create energy. They are the foundation for health. Because if our mitochondria go bad, we don't make energy. We can't make energy. We can't do things. We can't make anything happen. It's the foundation of everything. Everything starts with the mitochondria, and they should be focused on. Well, when we're exposed to like all these unnecessary electromagnetic fields and different foreign frequencies of light, one thing that it does is that it ruins our mitochondria functioning. And one way it ruins our mitochondrial functioning is because it dehydrates us. Okay, so how does dehydration ruin mitochondrial functioning? Well, mitochondria take food and they release energy or release light with the help of oxygen. Oxygen is a major catalyst in this reaction. And two outputs of a mitochondria when they metabolize food for us so we can make energy is that they release energy, they release carbon dioxide, and they release water. They actually make water. So our mitochondria make water. So why do mitochondria make water? Well, in my previous video I talked about water being like maybe the ultimate battery. It has the ability to store energy and store lots of it. And water's extremely important. And mitochondria, they make water. They make water so that we can store more energy. So basically, water is energy. So not only do mitochondria make energy, they make water, and water is energy. Water is a storage system for energy. And us being around lots of technology and foreign frequencies of light, it dehydrates that water. That water is important. That's the water that's molecular water. It's not just water we can just we're dehydrated, we drink more water. It's the water on the molecular level, and this is really important because our mitochondria, they get exhausted, they get tired, they have to make more water, and the water is the energy. Of course, it's much more complicated than this, and I'll get into the complexities of it in future videos, but just know that mitochondria make water. Water is a battery, and water is a storage place for energy. And modern day and technology, it dehydrates us of that energy, of that water. Okay, so why am I talking about this? I'm talking about this to lead us into I guess the premier God's gift thing that I want to talk about, which is aloe vera. Aloe vera is God's gift to us, God's gift to everyone, and it's God's gift to everyone for the reasons that I just talked about. It really helps with hydration, and I'm putting this video in my water section. I have a section about water where I'm going to talk about different things about water because of aloe vera's amazing hydration properties. And hydration is extremely important for especially one of the reasons that I just mentioned about the effects of hydration and our mitochondria making water. Okay, so let me go right into it about aloe vera. All right, aloe vera is a plant that grows in places that have very little water. They grow in places that have very little water, like deserts, and usually tropical, subtropical places. And they have to have the ability to absorb water in places that have very little water. So they have a very intricate rooting system. This plant is in the succulent family category. I forget exactly the name for it, but they're called succulents, and they have like an advanced rooting system where they could root in the ground and get like every last drop of water. So they're very efficient at getting water in environments that don't have much water. And aloe vera, it has other amazing qualities. Also, it can self-regenerate. Like if you puncture a hole in aloe vera, it'll quickly it can quickly heal itself. It'll seal off the wound and repair it very quickly, which is why we use it in a lot of our skincare products, because it gives us these qualities when we use it on our skin and on our bodies. And I just mentioned to you about hydration. Aloe vera has the ability to hydrate and hold on to every last drop of water, and this can benefit us, especially in this electromagnetic world that we live in. By adding aloe vera to our diets or drinking it, we increase our hydration in a big way. We're able to hold on to more of our water. And the water that we get from aloe vera is not just any water, it's structured water. And when I say structured water, all water is not the same. Like the water in plants and the water from in fruit, and also in natural places, the places that water should come from, like underground and in nature, not tap water. This water is highly structured, which means it can hold energy really well. Even the water that's inside of our bodies it has to be structured. We drink water, and if the water's not structured, our body has to structure it so that the water inside of our body can absorb and hold energy. And the water that we pee out when we go to the bathroom is unstructured water. So we keep the good water, and we release and let go the water that's no good, that can't carry energy, the unstructured water. And aloe vera has this structured water. Also, like a watermelon or any fruit full of water or full of fluid has lots of structured water, and this water holds energy, and it's really good for us to consume. All right, aloe vera lives in an environment, a very hot environment, and they have lots of liquid within their leaf or in their body. And this liquid it should be a breeding ground for funguses, for fungi, bacteria, viruses, but it is not. The liquid in aloe vera is antifungal, antiviral, antibacterial, which is, we use it on our skins, and our skin and our bodies, and it protects us for this reason. And what else? Aloe vera, it retains lots of oxygen. It retains lots of oxygen. So when we eat it, it has the ability to oxygenate our blood. And oxygen is a big time mitochondrial food. Our mitochondria use oxygen for us to make energy. So that's another reason why aloe vera can benefit us, because it provides more oxygen to feed our mitochondria. And anything that oxygenates the blood is going to raise the pH of the blood. If you raise the pH of the blood, you raise the pH of the blood within your body, you fight off illnesses really well, because a lot of like bacteria and things that promote illness, they can't survive in a highly oxygenated environment. Also, cancer has trouble living in a very oxygenated place. And aloe vera, it benefits. It can benefit you any situations. And even for athletes, if you're an athlete, you know that oxygen is really important, because the more oxygen you have, the more you can your mitochondria feed off oxygen. They use oxygen to burn fat to make energy. So it can even help athletes. I mean, maybe to the point of like you getting drug-like effects from it. Like even I myself, I've done lots of half marathon, and aloe vera was one of my go-to supplements. I ate it in bulk to dope my blood and make my blood carry more oxygen, and I got more performance out of myself. So that's another use of aloe vera. And just recently, or actually not recently, but here in this place where I live, it's not where I'm from, and the weather gets really cold and harsh at times. It gets really cold and harsh at times. It's like where I'm from is almost tropical, but this place, it gets really cold. It gets like a lot of ice, and it's really cold weather. It's pretty cold right now. And like when I first came here, I wasn't aware of like what the weather can do to you and like the dangers of the weather. And one thing that happened to me was that, like in the winter, the weather gets extremely dry, cold and dry, so it can do a number on your skin. It can really damage and do things to your skin and make you really uncomfortable. And particularly me, I have sensitive feet, and I like to stay active and exercise quite a bit. And what happened, my feet started cracking and blistering. It was because of the dry air, but I didn't know that. I just thought that it was maybe I was exercising too much, But I talked to some of the local people here, and I learned that it was the air. It was the air being too dry. So I experimented with different things that moisturize my skin, and those things they helped. But of course, I want to try to be as natural as possible. So I went to the grocery store, and lucky for me, even though aloe vera is not native to this place, there's aloe vera leaflets in grocery stores. Actually, I'll show it to you. I actually brought it with me. All right. So if you look at this is an aloe vera leaflet. I have a really big leaflet, and this is where I get my aloe vera from. I scoop out the aloe vera with a spoon. And also, I have a preparation of aloe vera. I have it in a jar right here. I scooped out the aloe vera pulp, and I'm going to drink this a little bit later to oxygenate my blood. When I go to work, I have to be exposed to electromagnetic environment, I guess, to superhydrate myself. And yeah, and I think everyone knows about like some of the one of the main benefits that people know about with aloe vera is its effects on your skin. People use it for skincare, and I don't think you even really need to do these skin. You should just go straight to the source, straight to Mother Nature, and use it directly, and make your own stuff without any chemicals and chemical additives and stuff that you don't really need. Aloe vera is a really amazing plant. It has an amazing nutritional profile. I'm talking like proteins, amino acids, enzymes, special enzymes. It has things in it that can help. It has special carbohydrates that can help your immune system. It has countless things. Now, drop a link below that you can look deeper into it, because here in this video I've just touched the tip of the iceberg with all the benefits of it, and I just simply think it's an amazing plant. To me, it's a superfood, and I eat it. Of course, I have it here in a jar, and it helps with digestion issues, and it heals your stomach because it's a very good hydrator. And I mentioned to you before about I had the feet problem, where I got sores on my feet from the skin being too dry, and the aloe vera was able to hydrate the skin, and it accelerated the healing. I was my feet. I had this problem with my feet for 2 months, and after 3 days of putting aloe vera on, it healed extremely quickly. So no doubt it can do the same inside of your body. If you've abused your stomach, you've maybe drink alcohol excessively, you take pills and stuff, and all these medications and stuff that do a number on your stomach. This is one way to mitigate that. You can heal it by ingesting aloe vera. And me, usually, I like to take a seasonal approach to my diet or to anything I put into my body. I like to try to stick to nature, and I also try to avoid cheating nature and trying to outsmart nature. I rather just eat local foods and basically eat things that grow in the area that I'm in, because it's quantized to light. The light in that food is designed to help you thrive in that environment that you're in, because the light from the heavens that you're receiving, and the code that's put into your food, when it matches, it creates a dynamo, and you know it's a very, it's like a, I guess for lack of better words, like a sexual union. Like you got your light, you quantize the light, the food's quantize the light, and you bring it together, and it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing, and that's just, it's the way nature intended it. It's the way it should be. All right, so I decided to make this video about aloe vera and aloe vera only because I think it's just so incredibly amazing. And like as I was mentioning before I got I guess sidetracked, aloe vera does not grow here, especially during this season, naturally. It's imported, and usually I try to avoid imported foods or imported things, and trying to outsmart nature. But in this situation, I'm pushed to inside because of the harsh weather, the cold weather, and the lack of light. So in order to mitigate this artificial environment, I use aloe vera as my friend, as my gift from the heavens, my gift from God. And you know, I thank God for that. I thank the universe, I thank Mother Nature for that. And I just wanted to share that with you, and I hope you found this informative. I hope that you could get some of the countless benefits of that aloe vera can bring to you. And I recommend getting it from a natural source. Like if you have the ability, go to a store and get it directly, not like some processed crap with like chemicals, additives, preservatives and stuff in it. You know, get it straight from Mother Nature, even if you have to import it. You know, because you know, in this day and age, we got to try to outsmart the mistakes that outsmart ourselves, and outsmart the mistakes that we've already made, that we made because we disconnected from nature in the first place. All right, so I'm kind of rambling right now, but I hope that this video, you got some good information from it, and thank you so much for tuning in. There's going to be a lot more to come. If you know more, because I just touched the tip of the iceberg with this information, if you know more than I covered, or if you have something to add, please drop it in the comment section below. If you like my content, please subscribe to my channel. There will be a lot more coming, and the underlying theme of my videos is nature, but I talk about a broad range of different things under this umbrella topic. And thank you so much for checking out my video. I really appreciate it. I love you so much, and thank you. I hope to see you in the future. Please like, subscribe, and comment on my video. I really appreciate anything you have to say, any feedback you want to give. I'll learn from you. I hope you learn something from me. Let's grow together. Thank you so much. Again, I love you. Appreciate it.